Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hold My Nugget Studios once again for Game 2 of your 2024 NBA Finals game highlight commentary. Dallas back on the road once again, looking to even up the series at one apiece. Luka Doncic, unable to be guarded, already gets the scoring going. But the story of the Dallas Mavericks is their inability to defend, because Mr. Clean, Derek White, all the way down the court to Drew Holiday for the easy two. Back across to the under end of the floor, here comes the Boston Celtic legend Kyrie Irving getting inside, easy layup, his first basket of the game. Al Horford been in the league since the 90s, but this man vertical leap has been the same since his rookie season. Paul Pierce is in the house. Where's the strippers? At least Dallas is on the offensive. Luka gets a teardrop friendly roll to fall, then Kyrie would put in a long two. The now single Jaylen Brown says he's no longer dating any grandmothers, gets an easy dunk in transition. It's a three-point game. Who does Kiba think he is? Oh! Get that shit the fuck out of here. Only one white guy in a Dallas jersey gets to go coast to coast. Luka's offensive style is so unorthodox and slow. If you were to showcase his ability to play basketball 20 years ago, he would have been picked last in pickup every single time, despite the fact that they can't guard him. He's so incredibly difficult to figure out. It's almost frustrating to watch. And you know it couldn't be a first quarter for the Celtics without...
What the fuck is Tingus Pingus?
Final minute of the quarter, Kyrie Irving would get back-to-back baskets. He'd end the first quarter with 8 points. That's half as much as he had in the entirety of Game 1. Kyrie Irving looking like he's ready to cook. Final moments of the first quarter, nobody guarded the senior citizen. Al Horford puts in a three. It's a one-point game. Into the second we go. Dallas unleashes the same offensive strategy. Give the ball to 77 and get the hell out the way. Back-to-back games, Mans is absolutely dominant in the first half, but unfortunately for the Mavs, they still don't know how to play defense, and for the first time today, Boston takes the lead. They got Derrick Jones Jr. out there looking like a traffic cone. Mans ain't guarding nobody. But at least he took that personally. After having virtually no statistics for a quarter and a half, Derrick Jones Jr. would score 7 straight points for the Mavs. Luka would put in yet another three. He'd finish the first half with 23 points, but much to their chagrin, he'd be unable to guard anybody on defense, constantly getting blown by, and Boston would go into the half with the lead. After the break, Dallas would come out strong. They'd regain the lead for all but 30 seconds, and then Boston would absolutely dominate the rest of the way. It wasn't as bad as it was in Game 1, but between Luka's 8 turnovers and Kyrie Irving's inability to score, things was getting nasty out there. Boston went on an 8-0 run. Dallas's defense was so bad, Drew Holiday was absolutely murdering them inside the paint. To make matters worse, Boston throughout the season takes and makes the most threes, but tonight they only shot 25% from the floor. The biggest issue was the fact that Dallas couldn't hit anything either. Exum put in a 3, but that was rare. They only hit 6 on the night. Tatum turned the ball over with a quick giveaway, but on the other end of the floor, Daniel Gafford got turned into... Oh! Brandon Haywood, that brother got denied. Final seconds of the third quarter, this was the moment I knew the game was over. Peyton Pritchard puts in a deep 3 off the glass to give Boston a 9-point lead at the break. Into the fourth we go, and no matter what Dallas did on the offensive side, they could not guard anybody, because for every basket they got, Boston gave them one right back at them. Kyrie started to grab some baskets for the first time since early in the second quarter, but it didn't matter because Derek White was draining threes on the opposite end. Facing a 12-point deficit, Kyrie would get a nice layup inside, then throw a magnificent alley-oop to Gafford to make it an 8-point game, but Dallas couldn't get out of their own way because Luka turns the ball over again, and that turned into a Drew Holiday three-pointer. After a Derek White three-pointer, Dallas would go on another late-game surge in the final 3 minutes with back-to-back baskets. Luka had an and one, but despite making it a 5-point game, P.J. Washington got rim blocked as he got pushed in the back, but the referees ain't make the call. One way or another, Dallas still could not guard anybody, and Boston would go on to win Game 2 and take a commanding 2-0 lead in the series, where they've only lost one game all time in their playoff history when taking a 2-0 series lead. Kyrie, do something. Luka's averaging over 30. He can't guard nobody. You gotta be the second star. They need you to put up at least 28. Stop dancing, because the Celtics told your Mavericks for the second consecutive game to take out your Metro card and get aboard the L train.
You lose.
You mean to tell me you watched the entire video but you haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button and become a member on Patreon or on YouTube to get access to the Discord. We're waiting for you in the Shadow Realm.
Just do it! Make your dreams come true!
Please! Please!
What are you waiting for, huh? Oh my god.